realized during editing I really didn't do a proper intro to this, so hello, JaangoPops here. A while back I got two controllers, a PowerA Fusion for the PS4 and for the Switch. This is gonna be a unboxing, kind of a demonstration. It's a bit hard to really tell that I'm using the controller, but I am. And then a bit of a recap, which I'm actually about to do right after I record this part because it's a new day. But yeah, so I'll probably throw some timestamps up, maybe in the description or maybe on the screen, if there's a certain part you want to go to. But yeah, without any further ado, let's get into the unboxing of the PowerA Fusion controllers. Alright, here we go. Apologies for any background noise. I am quite close to my window, and it's hot today, so I have on my AC and I'm not turning it off. But yeah, alright, so opening the box up. Well, I already opened it because right there where that plastic is, I had smashed, and I just opened that up and played it. But we have the PlayStation Fusion, and of course the Nintendo Switch one. Probably going to be about the same. Sorry for any jarring cuts here. I'm going to have to put it down and pick it back up because I don't really have a way of holding my phone. But yeah. Alright, so I'll go ahead and unbox this and we'll see what's inside. This box is weird as hell. It's like, it's got some intricacies to it, if you will. Oh, it also has tape on it. I'm a fucking idiot. 1 second. This is very thin tape, so I can't cut it properly. Why am I recording this? Alright, here we go. Opening up the box. This is the Switch one right here. I'm gonna open up the PS4 one in a minute and show you the same stuff, but here we have this plug thing. I'm assuming that's the adapter. We've got something special. Wait a minute. It came in an envelope package. Oh, it's the user manual. It came in like this little thing. It's pretty cool. And then we've got the controller itself. So yeah, there's that one. And then here's the faceplates. There's another thing about this. Let me see if I can actually. Whoops, my phone slid. See if I can actually go ahead and try and replace this in real time. Yep, pretty simple. All you have to do is hit this little latch right here. Whoops, hit this little latch right here. I could probably even do it one finger, so I can show you. Just nope. It pops right. It pops right off. I don't know where the black one is, or if there is a black one. I thought that in the promotional thing there was a black one, but I'm not seeing it. I like this. Oh, and it's like magnetic, so the minute you like slap it down, it just gets attached to it. I like this white one and the red one. The white one most of all, but yeah, I don't see the black one anywhere. It's whatever. Let's go ahead and open up the PS4 one and see how that one looks. And right here we've got the PS4 one. Looks about the same adapter. Well, maybe not the exact same adapter, but because the plugs are probably different, but same adapter thing. I never showed this part right here, the shoulder buttons, and it has some settings right there. It says, let me see if I can focus on that. Not really. It says L2 R2, L1 R1, and then L3 L2, L3 L1. So if you want to swap the shoulder buttons to different things, it'll go to those respective buttons, I believe. At least I think it's just for the shoulder buttons. Let me actually see something stupid. I wanna check something stupid real quick. Already the answer is no. So I was thinking maybe I could put the Switch one right here onto the PS4 thing doesn't work because of the PS button right there. And I'm going to assume that the PS4 one doesn't work for the exact same reason. Kind of works, it just doesn't have the button thing right there. That's missing. But yeah, let's go ahead and put the white faceplates on for both of them. This is probably the one I'll be using. That little snap you might have heard right there, that's the magnet that's acting. So yeah, there we go. That's the PS4 one on the left and the Nintendo Switch one on the right, as you can see with the logos. And I'm actually going to test out this one. I can't I can't test out the Nintendo Switch one because I have no way of what's it called, capturing footage of Smash Bros, which is the main game that I would use for it. So I'll be testing out this one, and you'll probably be seeing some footage of that right now. Whoa! Aha! So something weird. In the package, it came like this. So the controller was right here, and then there was a faceplate right under the controller, right here. Here's an interesting thing. Remember when I was talking about the black one that didn't seem to be in the packaging? For some reason, you've got this little like protective pad for the controller, which I think is understandable, but then it's under there, which is very strange. And also, it's not black. Oh, wait a minute, it is black. Okay. So, it is black, except that crashing is the thing is coming off again, and then this snapping is the magnet, if you can hear it. It's pretty reactive magnet, it's pretty cool actually. So it's different actually, the darker color, because they look the same in the promotional, but the darker color for the PS4 is actually a black, and then the darker color for the Nintendo Switch is a gray. So it's, for some odd reason, there's something on top of the controller, then the controller itself, then this white faceplate, then this like protector thing, and then there's another plate at the bottom. Weird that they package it like that, but yeah, that's what it is. So if you're like me and you get this and you're like, oh man, where's the darker one? That's where it is. It's hiding for some reason. Go ahead and arrange these all nice like and whatnot. And yeah, I think that's going to be it for the unboxing section. That is both the controllers, both the adapters, and all three faceplates that come with them. Magnetic faceplates that come with them. And now we will cut to the gameplay using the PS4 controller, because again, I can't capture from the Nintendo Switch right now, in Dragon Ball FighterZ. So yeah, let's see how it looks. So here we are in FighterZ using the PowerA Fusion controller for the PS4. I'm still using it right now, even just to walk around. I would say it's responsive, but I don't really think that that's a good point. Like the PS4 controller and even the Switch controller, when they're wireless, it's not like they're not responsive. Like it's not like there's huge delay or anything. So I can't give a detailed description of how responsive it is, but it is still responsive. It's good. So we'll go ahead and get into training mode and actually try out some inputs. Do the Dell, because I have a combo with her.
Just hurry it up,
yeah, so nothing I can really say right now except for that it's good. I've been trying it out in Smash as well. In a Smash on the... I just had a mind part. What is it? What's that shit called? The Switch. I've been using the Switch one in Smash Bros. And it works for, I think it's Ryu, Ken, and Terry. I've only played with or I've only done the inputs themselves with Terry, but it works pretty well in that too. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and try out a certain combo that it's not really anything incredible. I'm just gonna tell you right now, I'm trash at this game. I don't optimize combos. I don't really know how to do anything specific. I just know that there is a small combo that I've personally found out. Right off the bat, I do like how this feels a bit better than the
what's it called, than the regular PS4 D-pad. I use the PS4 controller, but I use the D-pad on it, not the analog stick, because doing like quarter circles and stuff on the analog stick would be really annoying. Like even, oh wait, actually that's a little bit hard. There we go. Alright, so I can definitely feel a difference when I'm doing an input. Hopefully this isn't, hold on. Okay, no, it's not, and it's not really as clicky. Maybe when I actually start doing combos, it'll be a little bit more so. Hopefully not, but it's not as clicky. The layout is a little bit weird, and that's just another thing for me personally because I'm not used to using a Fightpad. So I have to get used to the buttons a little bit. I might go for triangle and press R1, or I might go for circle and press R2 by accident. That'll happen a few times, but I think all in all it's pretty good. It's just as good as it is for Smash, except in Smash it's a little bit more difficult because you have to, or you can, excuse me, when you're using a regular controller, use the right stick to do like charge attacks and stuff. I forgot exactly what they're called. I don't know the terminology well enough. But yeah, so it feels good so far. Let's actually go ahead and, how do I reset? Oh, this doesn't have, this doesn't have, what's it called? The gamepad in the middle, the little touchpad that the PS4 controller has. So I'll have to change my button settings around and make the reset position. Oh, let's do L1, I guess, for now. I don't know. It's a bit difficult with this one because the gamepad isn't there, and that's usually what the trackpad, excuse me. Well, I don't know what it's called. Whatever the touchpad thing on the controller is, that's what I would usually use for resetting. But yeah, all right. Here we go. This is not an impressive combo, but it does have inputs, so yeah. Okay, so the button layout is definitely difficult for me to get used to, but it's still good all in all. What I need to do is, whoops, the shoulder buttons are so much weirder on this for some reason. I think I'm doing it the exact way I would if I were to use the regular PS4 controller, and it's not going the same. I need to figure out is, there we go. Okay, so I'm gonna try this out, and I'm also gonna mess this up, so I apologize, but I'm gonna try out doing using the R1 and R2 on the actual like pad itself where the face buttons are. So I'll definitely still be messing this up a little bit. Bear with me, but yeah, we're gonna go ahead and try this out with, hold on, let me just see one more time. Which one I'm supposed to press? Nope.
Get ready.
Okay. Alright, I have an idea of what to do now.
I want in on this. Can't you do any better?
Okay. Alright. So it took me a couple tries, but I did get that, and it feels... Honestly, it's a bit weird switching from the PS4, D-pad over to this one. Mainly because the PS4 D-pad, the sections are all disconnected. On this one, they're all connected, actually in the same way that it is on my wireless Nintendo Switch controller. So I think to an extent I personally prefer the PS4 D-pad just because the things are actually separate and it feels a bit more it's a bit more, I'm a bit more used to it personally when it comes to doing the inputs. But all in all, this is pretty good. There's one more thing that I want to try. again, right off the bat, it's pretty much as responsive as a PS4 controller. I don't have the capacity to like show in detail the frames and stuff that you'll like the difference in frames or the difference in response time or the input delay, excuse me. But I can tell you that it's pretty much just as responsive as the regular PS4 controller, so it's good. But we'll go ahead and try this one out. Hopefully it doesn't take me too long to get it, but yeah, let me see if I can pull off this combo. It's gonna definitely be hard for me yet again because I'm not used to how these back buttons are arranged. It's really weird, but yeah, we're gonna go ahead and try it out.
Here I go! Here comes the code. Wonder what you taste like.
Okay, I got it. It's this is super weird. It's gonna take me a very long time to get the combo that I'm thinking of. Alright. So I just spent a very, very long time trying to figure out what exactly I needed to do in order to do tag moves, and again, this is a thing completely for me personally, not about the controller. This is very, very weird to use. Like, it's not that similar to the PS4 controller itself when it comes to the shoulder buttons. It doesn't feel the exact same. Like, when I do a move on the PS4 controller, I know exactly what I need to do, but for this one I have to adjust a bit, and obviously that's natural. And again, nothing bad about the controller itself, but it is very difficult for me to use personally, just in terms of this certain combo. But I'm gonna go ahead and try and see if I can land this out. Again, I'm probably going to be messing up a lot, so I'll try and just get to the part where I actually do it. Now I'm gonna shut up in order to focus.
Not today! Yep. Whoa! Take that! Here it comes! Yeah! Here it is! Here! Yeah! You're mine! Here it goes! Here comes the code. Sorry?
Alright, that was very, very hard for me to get down with this controller. And that's nothing bad about the controller at all. This is again just me needing to get used to it. But the what's it called? The shoulder buttons just aren't the same. At least to me. Like, the shoulder buttons don't react in the way that I would normally have them on the PS4 controller. And I think that might be because I slightly adjusted the controls. I just tried doing a reset to default, and that made it a bit easier, but still definitely weird because I'm not used to using both of the left things, both the L1 and L2 as tag. I'm used to having it be L1 and R1 for tag. And even when I had it like that, when it was my custom controls right here, it didn't feel right. But now that I've got it, or now that I at least got the combo done, I can see if I can do it again. And after that, I'll try one more combo with Emperor 21. Since after you do her level 3, she gets her full little absorb bar things. I don't know what they're called. But yeah, she has full, I'll just say full charge. So I'll try something else with her after I feel good about getting this down. Oh, it's worth it, really. But at least I got it.
There we go! Here!
That one was actually really good in comparison to the others. Alright, I'm gonna do this as my last one, just so I can do the Intro 21 one and then wrap up here. I'm going for, wow, I've been going for an hour. That didn't feel like an hour. That one was good. Alright, that's a good one to end it on actually, because that one felt good. Now I'm gonna try Ender 21's thing. I actually completely forgot it. I have to dig into my mind and remember what it is supposed to do. If I mess this up, I'm just gonna go ahead and probably call it for right now. And I messed it up. Whatever. I'll keep going for a little while. Mess it up again. I'm doing very good. I'm good at this game. I might even be the best ever in the entire world at this game. Alright. This is the last one. This time for sure. Nope. Alright. Alright, that was a joke. This time for sure. This time for positively. Alright, here we go. There we go. Alright, so I'm gonna call it right there. But this does feel pretty good. I'll talk more extensively about it in the actual like closing that I'm about to do. But yeah, the mic is gonna switch over because I'm gonna go from the PS4 streaming to my actual computer using the same mic, but it sounds a bit different sometimes. But yeah, this was actually pretty fun. I like the controller, but I'll get more into that in just a second. So yeah, stick around for that. Alright, well, first off, thank you for watching the video. I know it was a bit of a long one, so I'll try to keep this outro part shorter. But I'm going to go ahead and actually talk about both controllers, the Switch and the PS4 PowerA controller. I'll talk about the PS4 one first, although it is a new day, recording this part right here after the stream and all the editing yesterday, because it took me a really long time to edit that. But anyways, it's all besides the point. Talking about the PS4 one first, it feels good. Like, it's a good controller. Only thing I think for me is I personally had a bit of a messed up experience because of custom controls and fighters. After I reset it to default, it seemed to work okay, but even then it was still kind of weird. But all in all, after getting past the confusion of actually using the controls, it was good, it was responsive, it honestly didn't feel too much different. I think what I would need to do is I would need some sort of way of actually telling like the difference in input delay, because to me, again, it really does feel the same. It's too quick for me to measure just by eye. But the controller itself, let me also say this, it feels good. It's not like, if you've ever like had the PS4 controller or the Nintendo Switch like wireless controllers that kind of look like the Xbox one, it feels good even in comparison to those. It's a little bit shorter and a little bit wider, but it definitely doesn't feel jarring by any means. So that's a good thing about it. Again, on the PS4 one, it did feel really good, and one thing I'll admit I didn't try was switching the mode for the D-pad, switching that one around. But I think that would have felt about the same too. But speaking of switching the D-pad, I'll talk about the Nintendo Switch one now. So for the Switch, I had to switch it from the D-pad. There's a little switch in the middle if you look back in the video, or even right now, because I think I'll put the picture up on screen. There's a switch in the middle that has a D-pad, left stick, and right stick. When you're on the Switch PowerA Fusion, you put it to left stick, but you can still do all the regular inputs on the D-pad. So it feels much better to do things like with Terry and Ryu, which is who I personally use it for. Even doing it for characters that don't need inputs feels good, but it is much easier to get valid inputs, especially with Terry, because his are a bit more complicated, but it feels good getting those inputs off for him and for Ryu. On the regular Switch controller, because I actually did a direct comparison, it feels very hard to land. That to say, like when you're trying to do the inputs, like with the left stick itself, you'll do essentially, I think what it is for Terry at least, is it's down, diagonal, forward, and you'll do that, but it sometimes doesn't register it, and it's really hard to do the regular like inputs using the A button. It's much easier to do them with the B button and just the direction, but on the actual PowerA it's much easier to do the inputs and then do them with the A button, which feels a bit better because then you're guaranteed not to mess up. So yeah, all in all, I definitely recommend both these controllers. The Switch one a bit more than the PS4 one, honestly, at least for Smash, because again, this is just in my personal experience. I cannot play Smash well at all with the regular analog stick, but I certainly can't do like Ryu and Terry's inputs with the left stick. So I would definitely, if you're interested in those characters or if you already use those characters, I would definitely recommend the PowerA Fusion controller. It's a really easy switch. All you have to do is put the controller to the left stick, then use the D-pad as you normally would, and it feels much better. I think that's where I'm gonna call it for this one. So again, thank you for watching the video. No, for an unboxing and a review, it was a bit of a long one, but it was still all in all pretty fun to make, pretty fun to do. Hopefully you enjoyed it, hopefully you found something useful out of it, and yeah, think that's it for this one. Alright, thank you for watching.